I'm going to start by introducing myself. My name is Jackson Lang. It's my privilege to serve, and today, quite honestly, it's my honor to serve as President and CEO of this great company, AFL. I'm going to start with just a quick safety moment. Today's going to be a hot one. Make sure you drink plenty of water, stay plenty hydrated. We want everyone to have a wonderful time and go home and as healthy as you showed up, so please do that. Hey, earlier this year, I told you that the best day of my career was when we issued the special bonuses, and it was. But I got to be honest with you, today sets my new clear number one, and that's because witnessing y'all's generosity and commitment to AFL's community-centered values is just heartwarming, and frankly, it's special in a way that defines us differently than everyone else. And I'm just elated to be here and be part of this team. Procedurally here, we're going to have a video that reveals the amount in a second. We're blessed to have Lieutenant Governor Pamela Evette present. She's going to say a few words in support of this. Thank you for being here. We're going to have a picture for the recipients of our charity, and then all of us are going to head out to center field for a picture just to recognize the contribution that you have all made. So, as a reminder, a year ago we raised $852,000 on a global basis. We used that performance to set a new target this year for $1 million on a global basis. And it's my pleasure to reveal today the success that you all drove. Once again, setting records beyond records like we are doing in our business. And with that, I'd ask us to roll the tape for the big reveal. Simply amazing, and thank you for that. It's just wonderful to be a part of a company that did that. You're going to hear in a moment that here locally in the Upstate, almost 1.1 million is what you all delivered. So with that, it's my pleasure to introduce our Lieutenant Governor, Ms. Pamela Evette. Her bio is long, lengthy, and full of firsts and facts. Serving as our first female Republican governor of the state of South Carolina, recognized as one of the fastest growing small businesses in the nation. She's used that background to be a constant voice of both people and businesses in the state of South Carolina. She's got a special spot in her heart for the development, education, and especially the reading of our youth. So in other words, her ambitions and goals and her heart are fully aligned with ours as we delivered food for the youth of the Upstate through the Back End program. So with that, it's my pleasure to represent and introduce our friend, AFL's friend in the Governor's Mansion, Ms. Pamela Evette.
Well, thank you all so much. It was such an honor to be able to join you for your 40th anniversary. My husband David and I had the pleasure of being invited and celebrating that with you. And kudos to AFL, because to be around for 40 years means you're doing something right. And to have the tenure of the employees, all of you, you know, I'm not telling you something you don't know. What an amazing company. And then today when I was asked to come and kind of share this good news with you, you know, we hear all the time. In America, we're the most generous people in the world. And we look out for each other all the time, and we look out for our neighbors, and we look out for our friends across the globe. But what today shows is that South Carolina leads the way. We set the example of the values that we hold true as Americans. $1.1 million of the $1.4 raised globally was raised right here in the Upstate. And so give yourselves a round of applause. Look, that is an amazing accomplishment. And I'm even more proud of all the charities that you have picked. So many of them I have worked with. My family and I have boxed food at Harvest Hope. We have worked with the United Way time and time again. And, you know, this is the governor's kind of quote, but I steal it all the time. I think I'm just going to take it as my own. If I say it more than 4 times, maybe it's mine now. But the governor always says that here in South Carolina, we have a 6-foot bed and a 4-foot blanket. And if it wasn't for our nonprofits and for our faith-based communities, we could not serve our citizens so well. But it's a team. And the governor and I talk about Team South Carolina all the time. And it's not just us, the people you've elected, and I've seen the impact of Team South Carolina. It's the people that you elect from a federal level to a local level. It's our corporate partners across the state, but it's all of you. Because we couldn't achieve what we do if we didn't all work together. So thank you for having me here today to congratulate you in person. Keep doing this amazing work. Thank you to all of our non-for-profits, whether you're filling book bags so that kids go back to school and they're not embarrassed, or you're putting snacks in a book bag so that kids can go home and eat on the weekend. And I'll tell you, being a mom of 3, those things really touch my heart. And I think sometimes we don't realize how blessed we are, that kids are going home on a Friday and maybe not eating another meal until they get to school on Monday. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your generosity. These are great charities. You should be very proud of where your money is going. And keep up the great work, because you give me bragging rights when I travel all over the country, and I will be talking about this. Thank you all so much.